Hey you guys, welcome to today's video. It is a review of the Anastasia Prism Palette. I showed you this in my VIB Rouge. I'm trying to review as much of that stuff as possible. I know that the sale is over, but sometimes there are other rewards that they do for us at Sephora, like here's a $20 coupon or here's a $50 coupon off a $100 purchase or something. I can't remember what they do, but they do something. And you never know if there's going to be some kind of like Cyber Monday or whatever. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm reviewing this palette because it is gorgeous. So it comes with a brush and it has, there are 14 shades. It's like a velvet compact, has a mirror. There's 14 shades of both matte, shimmers, metallics like duochrome. Some crazy, some very neutral. So let me show you here. I've touched a couple of them. The first row, I don't know if they go in like color stories or anything like that. I've never been one to really follow those rules, but sometimes that is how they are formulated and put, you know, how that they are visualized by the, you know, the product development department. So we'll see what I come up with. But Lucid is on the top row and it's like gold. It looks more white on camera, but it has quite a gold sheen. Eden is very peachy. Unity is a very nice, kind of a mustard, kind of an ochre shade. So here's these three. They feel good. Oh, I have bronzer on my hand, of course. They feel good. I'm gonna keep swatching on my arm for you because that was kind of not fair. Okay, Sphinx, Osiris. Sphinx is bronze, Osiris is purple. Sphere is a very strange neon yellow, and Obsidian is black. So here are those four remaining ones on the top. I am actually going to use Sphere. I promise you I will use that yellow somehow. I'm gonna. Dimension is sort of this, oh God, it feels like velvet. It feels like velvet. This is a smoky, you know, kind of a platinum, but with a purple undertone. Parallel is really pretty. It's very rich chocolate brown. Pyramid is your very gold, you know, ooh, Obsidian is still on my pinky. It's just, I'll show you. Ready? Yeah. So you can see that kind of mauve and then the matte brown and the gold. Those are so intense. And then Throne is kind of my color that just makes me go nuts. I'm just like, this is the most beautiful shade ever. And it's this green, I don't know. I saw Thor Ragnarok. I always have to pause when I say that and make sure. And Cate Blanchett's character, like I feel like Throne is completely a hella green shade, right? It's got like black mixed with emerald. Saturn is rust. Eternal is like a copper penny shade. And Lure is so pretty. It reminds me of the Modern Renaissance palette because it has like this dusty rose plum, but they swatch amazing. There's so much pigment. They're very creamy, which I know sounds weird, but they are. So let's see how this works. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. My usual, I have my eyelids prepped with just some Essence I Love Color Intensifying Primer. Nothing expensive or fancy. I'm going to do Unity. which is that more kind of a yellowy bisque. I think the cool thing about this palette is how well it would look on darker women of color. You know, it's kind of intense and dramatic, but I think there's enough in here to play with for every day, and I think that there's enough in here to make it fun for even the darkest skin tone, like a liver ailment. Okay. And now I'm going to go with the same brush, and I'm going to go with Lure over that, which to me is kind of a juxtaposition because Lure has a lot more pink and maybe a cooler undertone. So I'm just sort of carving out my crease. Just going over to the fluffy brush, so in Sphere, the neon yellow, and I'm using a fluffy brush so that it distributes it more thin than concentrated. I want to just kind of go right there. Kind of a weird above my crease. But if I build shade, I keep building color, I just want it to peak. Just kind of peek out. Now I'm going to do Osiris. Well, I don't like that brush. No. This is my Morphe M412 brush. I mean, it's kind of to me, it just doesn't look as glorious as it does in the pan on my eyelid right now. I think I'm going to use my finger. Yeah. It just needs to lay the pigment down with your finger. And then you get that really pretty shade. See? Which is very dark. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I have a very dramatic look right now. So I'm taking a smaller, clean brush to just blend the seams of this. If I go too high up, it's just going to look like I have an entire socket of blue. I'm going back into Lure right there. I like this eye better than this eye, you guys. I'm sorry, I've been using this eye as my example for the camera, and like this eye turned out better. I don't know why that is. Now let's go into Lucid with detail. There we go, pencil brush. Lucid right here, just right there. Make the highest point under the brow. Now you can see how gold that is. It's like really gold. And now I'm going to take an edge, which is basically an eyebrow angled brush, and I'm going to put it in Obsidian. And I'm going along the upper lash line. Lure underneath. Let's do a shade brush. And I need to clean up. Okay, I cleaned up and now I'm going to put on some mascara. I definitely think I need a very dramatic lash for this. I'm going to get my Essence Volume Stylist in the Pure Cosmetics fully charged. Doesn't really matter which one first. Do my eyeballs look even? Don't you dare. So here you have my finished Prism palette look. It's a little dark, it's a little dramatic. I kind of like it. It's definitely different than what I normally do, right? But I wanted to show you as many colors as possible and sort of a more interesting selection than, you know, my usual neutrals. So the things I will say are that one, the shade Osiris definitely goes on better with your finger, and that's probably the case with Throne. The other shades blended beautifully. I think Lucid, the gold highlight shade, is a lot more glittery than you think. And there was a couple, kind of some sparkle fallout on my cheek, I think. So, or at least that's what it seemed like. I was kind of trying to sweep back some flecks of glitter, tiny glitter. But anyway, this is the finished look with the palette. So I don't know. I mean, I hope you like this. I like this. I think it's fun. I'm not happy with my foundation today. I will link that for you guys. You can see it for yourselves. It's a foundation feature that didn't go very well. So yeah, but the rest of me, I feel, at least my eye makeup is kind of fun. And I think lashes would be great for this. But you definitely need like really good skin for this look. So, which I'm not feeling today. Thanks. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this review of the Prism palette, and let me know if you pick this up and what your plans are with it. And I hope you've subscribed to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.